been uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now. I'll probably be uncomfortable later tonight. I think it's because I grew up in a foreign place full of strange people. Customs I just didn't understand. You guys been to Iowa? Right? It's like just above Missouri, illness in Nebraska. And that's where I grew up. It's a classic story. You know, everybody's heard it. The parents take the kid on vacation. When he's lost in the corn maze, then they hop in the car and take off to the home road. And oh, that's like Superman, actually. Only except for the chiseled jaw and the flying around and laser eyes and the helping everybody all the time. I pretty much just have super sarcasm and hyper laziness. It's not like I tried to be unpopular. I tried to fit in. Junior high, you know, all the elementary schools are kind of coming together. And here's this great opportunity. I said, I realized the last ring of popularity is right in front of me. Like, only 20% of these kids know how big a dork I am. So I'm like, this is my opportunity. So I put on my very best husky jeans from Sears and my Garanimals t-shirt. And off I went. It was a great day. And suddenly, in class, first hour, Mrs. Williams' U.S. history class, and she's going down the roll, and she's like, Richard Cleland. And I said, here. Wow, it's okay. That's the time to change. It's all right. So we can weather through this. And she says, do you prefer Dick? I can tell you that in the 25 years that I've been obsessing about that one moment, I thought of thousands of things to say to that woman. You know, like, I don't know, how big is yours? And then, like, in that moment, when all the kids in the class were literally rolling on the floor laughing, all I could think of was, no, ma'am. She didn't even like blink, or she didn't. I thought for years that she was going to come back to me and like seek me out. You know, I'm really sorry I did that to you. But no, she didn't even think anything was wrong. I was like, come on, it's Iowa. Nobody prefers Dick. Somebody over here is from there. I heard him. You know, it's really, I wasn't a very good student, so it's not, I don't feel too bad. But I think my teachers were a little mean because, you know, they constantly on my report cards, they used the P word. They were like, Riches is really large, but he doesn't know how to use it. I was like, what the fuck do they know about potential? I guess somebody knows about potential. But eventually I did make it out of the hellhole of high school, and I ended up in the second most prestigious school in the Navy, right behind nuclear engineer, is linguist. So at the end, I was a Russian linguist, just at the end of the Cold War. It was like, your tax dollars at work. It's over, but let's speed up these guys in school. Let's just run through. And, you know, again, I have trouble with teachers. My teacher burns me up. It's, you know, this is a really intense school. It's like 35 new words every other day, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, 52 weeks a year. I sucked at it. But after 1 month, we had the killer test, right? So my teacher brings me up and she's like, I thought I did okay, but she called me to her office. She sits down with a big sigh and she says, I'm so happy. I now know you have ability to learn Russian language. It is only you're so lazy. And which I learned later was actually the quintessential Russian compliment, which is basically roughly translated into English. No, honey, your back's not very hairy for a man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
This next comedian on the stage, a lot of people think he's under 18.